Hello, Criterion fans! This is Elisa of Elisa Likes Movies. And last year, when Barnes & Noble had their big sale on Criterion, I hoarded up like crazy. So I thought I'd go through my collection and show you what I have. I'll give you a brief synopsis and kind of go through some of the others, because most of you that are going to watch this video already know all about these movies, so I'm not going to bore you. But first up, I have Badlands, Terrence Malick. It stars Sissy Spacek and Martin Sheen. Kind of a serial killer narrative type film. Very good. Enjoyed it. Then we have Spike Jonze and Charlie Kaufman, Being John Malkovich. Very good Criterion to have if you're into Criterions. I love the special features they have on these releases. Then I have this movie, Blowout. Brian De Palma, John Travolta, one of his greatest movies. Very good sound effects in this film. I enjoyed it. Then you all know Wes Anderson is the Criterion to have. Whether or not you like his movies or not, you have to get his Criterions. I do particularly enjoy his style, so I've watched the movies kind of over and over. But Bottle Rocket's one of the first ones, and superb. We have Broadcast News. Albert Brooks and William Hurt star in it. And James L. Brooks, kind of television comedy genius. He has a part in this, so definitely something to check out. Another Wes Anderson, The Darjeeling Limited. Days of Heaven. This one's from 1978. Terrence Malick as well. He does really good Criterion releases. Dazed and Confused. This one comes in a slip style. Has a book with it that talks about the characters and whatnot. And then it also comes with a poster. And then the disc is just in this little cardboard case. Next up, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. One of Johnny Depp's greatest films before he got all kooky. But 1998 release. Very good. Christopher Nolan. This is before Memento, called The Following, or I should just say Following. But I really do enjoy Christopher Nolan. I know some people don't, but I enjoy him, so I had to pick this up. Then this one, 1989, For All Mankind, talks about President Kennedy's challenge of landing a man on the moon. Pretty interesting. Then we have the movie The Game. David Fincher. Came out in 1997, starring Sean Penn, Michael Douglas. And Gone Girl is one of my favorite films, and it really made me like David Fincher, so I'm glad I have this one in my collection. Then we have the film Hearts and Minds. Peter Davis, came out in 1974, talks about the Vietnam War and the U.S. involvement in that. Steve McQueen, the movie Hunger. 12 Years a Slave was really good, so I wanted to check out another one of his films, and he put this one out in 2008. Then we have the movie The Ice Storm. Ang Lee. And let's see who's in here. Christina Ricci, Elijah Wood, Katie Holmes, Tobey Maguire, Kevin Kline, Sigourney Weaver. Not a bad cast if I don't say so myself. Then we have a 1943 film, The Life and Death of Colonel Blimp. I didn't know anything about this film at all, but I really do enjoy military history and any film that involves the military, so I had to hoard up on this one. But I have not had the opportunity to watch it yet. Then another Wes Anderson classic here, The Life Aquatic. I enjoy that type of humor, and in my opinion, Bill Murray is one of the best. So I had to get it. Then we have this film from 1975, Overload. It is archival war footage from D-Day, and like I said before, I enjoy military films, and this one's actually Stanley Kubrick's longtime cinematographer, John Alcott. He actually has most of the footage in here, so it's pretty cool. Then we have Paths of Glory here. It's a 1957 film starring Kirk Douglas, and Stanley Kubrick is the director. And like I said, I enjoy the military, so when I saw this on the shelf, I immediately put it in my basket. Then we have 1984's Repo Man. It's a cult film. I have not had the opportunity to watch it yet, and I know, I'm sorry, embarrassing, but I do plan on watching it soon, so when I do, I'll give you an update. Then we have 1999's film, Ride with the Devil. This is Ang Lee again, starring Tobey Maguire. Another military film, and you can't go wrong with those. Then this is my favorite Wes Anderson film, The Royal Tenenbaums. Ben Stiller makes me laugh in everything he does, even when he's supposed to be doing a serious role. But I enjoy kind of the study of the family on this particular film, and it's definitely watchable over and over. Another Wes Anderson, Rushmore. Then 1986 film, Something Wild. Let's see here. Jeff Daniels, Melanie Griffith, Ray Liotta. Funny. Then we have 1981's movie Thief. I picked this up because I really liked the movie Drive, and I heard that it was kind of like that, and I did very much enjoy it. James Caan did amazing in it. Then we have another Terrence Malick film, 1998, The Thin Red Line. This is another World War II film about the Battle of Guadalcanal, and this stars Nick Nolte, Sean Penn, Woody Harrelson. Top notch right here. Then we have Steven Soderbergh's film Traffic that came out in 2000, starring Don Cheadle, Benicio del Toro, and Michael Douglas. I enjoy movies that deal with law enforcement. This is a very much rewatchable film for me. Then we have the 1983 film Videodrome. I didn't know anything about this, but I absolutely loved the packaging. Looks like a VHS tape. I have not had the opportunity to watch this yet. I'll have to update you when I do. And then the last Criterion in my collection is a movie called The War Room. Came out in 1993. It kind of goes through a 1992 presidential election between Bill Clinton and George Bush. I like documentaries, so this was a must for my collection. Well, that's what I have for my Criterions. I know I didn't go into a whole lot of detail, but the information's out there if you want it, and you probably already know it if you're watching this video. But you can't go wrong with the Barnes & Noble sale, so I hoarded on up, and pretty soon I will have all these watched, but just trucking my way through. That's the downside of having to work full-time. I hope to see you guys again soon, and I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been Elisa Likes Movies, and I appreciate the views. Thank you very much. Please subscribe.